Greetings, you orcish squatters. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and welcome to the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG, where today we are opening one of the oldest packs we've ever opened. Not the oldest, but one of the oldest packs we've ever opened on Crack-A-Pack. It's a pack of 5th edition from the year... From the year 1997. This was given to us from AI Blue, or iBlue, in mail time. Very recently, in March 2024. You too could send us a card, a pack. You could send us a card, but we wouldn't open it on Crack-A-Pack. But you can send us a pack through the mail, if you so desire, to the address on your screen. The trick, though, is that our friend Blue here got this for us in Japan, and it is Japanese. Now, this wouldn't be the first time I've opened a foreign language pack, but this is probably going to be one of the foreign language packs I've opened where I have the least knowledge. So, let's see what I can figure out as we open a Japanese pack of 5th edition. That's very strong. I don't know how to describe it. It's a less synthetic smell than they are these days. It's a more papery smell.
How do the physical cards feel?
Nice. I think the most recent ones that I've interacted with, I think, are actually microns thicker. These are fine though. These are nice. They feel good. I guess these would have been printed in Japan, I assume. It doesn't say where they were printed.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. That's why I asked. I was curious.
Yeah. They also don't have collector numbers on them. So
yeah, this will be fun.
This will be fun. All right, first up. Some kind of fish.
Is it Dan?
No, it's not Dan.
Dan.
Yeah, no. It's 4 and a blue for a 3/3. Is it? It's a Leviathan. It must be, because there's whales. There's scale whales around it in this Melissa Benson art. Is this just a 3/3 with Island Walk? It's got one ability. I don't know. I don't even know what order this is in, or if that matters at all.
Sorry, what was the casting cost?
4 and a blue, and it's got this giant creature on it with like red fins. There's like humpback, and it's surrounded by various baleen whales that look minute against it.
That is the Segovian Leviathan.
Segovia! No way! Cool. Has it got Island Walk?
It's got Island Walk, and in the English version, a passage from the Bible.
Is it 41, chapter 41, verse 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it has here in Japanese.
From the Book of Job.
That's very funny. All right, cool. Hey, this has to be a circle of protection. And you'd think that immediately you'd be able to tell from the art what color you're protecting against, but I can't tell if this is circle of protection black because the center where the figure is, or if it's circle of protection red because that's what's outside the sort of blast radius. But I'm pretty sure I'll go with red, and it's 1 and a white, it's an enchantment, and then you pay 2 mana to prevent the next 1 damage that would be dealt to you from a source of that color, whichever color the circle of protection ends up being. And I have no idea what color this is actually going to end up being.
0 color.
What?
It's not a protection from a color at all.
This is not a circle of protection?
No, it's a circle of protection. It's just not a circle of protection for one of the 5 colors.
It's circle of protection colorless?
Circle of protection artifacts.
What?
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I didn't even know that existed.
Neither did I.
Secondly, that is not being illustrated here. This is just a man cowering in the middle of some sort of ichor explosion with some runes drawn around him. Cop artifacts. I literally did not know that was part of the cycle. Okay. Neat. Oh, hell. I'm never going to be able to figure this one out. It's art from Donato Giancola. We were just talking about him some episodes ago. It's a single mana artifact, and it's like a little star. It's a hand holding a little star medallion, and you pay 1. Is this like one of the things where you gain a life when someone casts a spell of a certain color?
Can I see the art, please? I believe that is the Iron Star.
That sounds about right. It looks like it's made of metal. It's a star.
Yeah, so 1 and gain 1 life. Use this ability only when a red spell is successfully cast and only once for each such spell.
I was right. It's those terrible cards. All right, cool. Cool. Oh. Is this Jam Day Tome? It's a 4-mana artifact, and it has an activated ability for 4 and tap, and I think it's just draw a card. And I think I think Jam Day Tome is one of the older ones. I've never seen it with the Mark Tadine art because I'm only aware of the more recent printings, but I want to say that's what it is.
Yeah, that is what that is.
Yes. Also, for whatever reason, they have all this space in the rule box here, and they've made everything very small. Like the I don't know how it looks on Scryfall, but the graphic for the 4 and the tap symbol are way smaller than they need to be. They're real teeny. Huh. Okay. What the hell is this? Okay. I think what I'm looking at next is a creature enchantment. It's a single red mana for like a creature enchantment, and it's like, it's not fear, but it's like making it the goblin in this Brian Snoddy illustration is wearing a hat to make the goblin look bigger and scarier. And so I think it's like something to do with either making the enchanted creature feebler or making your creature bigger and scarier, but I am at a complete loss.
So that is Imposing Visage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Enchanted creature cannot be blocked by only 1 creature.
Oh, okay. I was there thematically, just not mechanically. And it was a creature enchantment, so that's cool. All right, sure. Oh, okay. I know this art from Drew Tucker. I've seen this art, but I don't remember what it is. Some kind of zombies? It's not Scathe Zombies, I don't think. It's 3 and a black for a 2/2, and then there's a bunch of text here that something I see buried in the kanji is +2/+0. Wow, when you don't know the language and you don't know the set. Welcome to Crack-A-Pack, where today I'm going through it. I got nothing.
Merc Dwellers.
Merc Dwellers. Yes, the Merc. That's the purple stuff in the background.
If Merc Dwellers attacks and is not blocked, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn.
Okay, weird. I should have just guessed. I should have just tried to like make something up. Okay, so this is definitely one of the more abstract pieces of early Magic art from Margaret Organ Keene. It's 2 and a green for an inset photograph of the corner of a wolf quilt that I assume she made. Early Magic art, before they decided to get, like art directors who had like a vision for the set, it's pretty interesting. There's 2 lines of text here, and I could not begin to express what I think this does.
So that's Foxfire, which I'd have to ask him, but I think this might be in Trick's Dog deck.
Really?
I think so. I feel like I remember that.
I have never heard of Foxfire.
Yeah, so it's 2 and a green for an instant, untap target attacking creature. That creature neither deals nor receives combat damage this turn, and then you draw a card at the beginning of the next turn. So it's a fog that draws you a card.
Huh. I thought it might be fog related, but I should say these things out loud. What's the worst thing? I'm wrong? Like, yeah, all right. Interesting. Wow. Okay, I've never seen this before. Like, I think I vaguely recognize this art. I've never seen this art before. It's a single black mana for a face. It's coming out of a graveyard. Oh, and are those runes on the gravestones, or did they put kanji on them? I can't tell. It looks like they might be runes. I'm going to infer that this is some kind of reanimation, or did like card, like disentomb, like card from your graveyard to your hand.
Who's the artist?
David Seeley. Because it's like a face coming out of the grave.
Yes, that's Raise Dead.
Oh!
Return target creature card in your graveyard to your hand.
Yes! I've never seen this art for Raise Dead before. Does the English printing have different art on the different characters on the gravestones, or are they just sort of generally runic?
Generally runic.
That was my nickname in...
I'm not bailing you out of this one.
No, you don't have to. Hey, look, it's a bird. Wait, is this Mesa Falcon? It's 1 and white for a 1/1 with, I want to say, flying and then, I guess, butt breathing. Like it's 1 and a white and it gets +0/+1. I don't know, until end of turn?
Correct.
Yes. It's just Mesa Falcon. Hell yeah. It's grizzly bears. It's just bears. It might not be grizzly bears, but it might not be exactly grizzly bears, but it's bears. It's 1 and a green for a 2/2 with a whole bunch of flavor text.
Yeah, it's grizzly bears.
Yes. That one's mine. It's Orcish Farmer. The farmer and the pig have the same like snaggletooth. 1 red for a 2/2 orc. Summon orcs, summon farmer, whatever it used to say at the time. And then a tap ability that I couldn't begin to tell you. Let's see here. Something about a land? It's like maybe... Because what would an orcish farmer do? Like their pig would destroy a land? It's gonna, like, destroy a land, but they get to go looking for a different land? I don't know.
It's not destroy a land.
Something to do with lands.
If you put a pig on a nice field,
it's gonna eat it.
It's gonna eat it and make it all like muddy and wet and gross, so it's gonna turn it into a swamp. Target land is a swamp until its controller's next untap phase.
I'd forgotten about that. That's clever. I like that. I think this is Disintegrate. I wanted to say Carbonize, but I think that's from later. This is X and a red, and it deals... Why is there so much text? Is it just it's X damage to a creature, and the creature can be regenerated? Is that it?
Yeah, so you were correct. It's Disintegrate. It deals X damage to target creature or player. That creature cannot be regenerated this turn. If the creature is dealt lethal damage this turn, exile it. I mean, technically it says remove it from the game, but...
Right. Okay, yeah, it's just, this thing's going away absolutely forever. Cool. Yeah, I distinctly remember this art, unlike some of these, which I've never seen. Oh, God, it's horrible. Chestman. Order of the Ebon Hand? Single black mana for a 1/1, we'll say Cleric, and for 1 mana... Man, I don't know. For 1 mana, do a thing, and then there's a black mana in there, and there's also 4 mana, and everything's so small.
This is Heather Hudson.
Yeah.
So that's Initiates of the Ebon Hand.
Initiates of the Ebon Hand.
Yeah.
Dinger. All right, what does our friend the Initiate with the big eye chest do?
So for 1 mana, you can add a black to your mana pool. If 4 or more is spent this way during 1 turn, bury Initiate of the Ebon Hand at the end of turn. Play this ability as a mana source.
You can only get so much mana out of this guy before he simply dies. Okay, cool. Oh man, this is something like Reeve Soul, or Reeve. I know the card Reeve Soul, and that's not this. It's a black removal spell from Throne of Eldraine, I think. But this is like something about like soul extraction or something. This is clearly this pirate, some kind of swashbuckler, is having their ghost ripped out of them. It's 1 and a blue. It's either a counterspell or an unsummon. I'm going to assume it's an unsummon. This is art from Mike Dringenberg.
That is Remove Soul.
Remove Soul! Ooh!
And it is counter target summon spell.
Oh, it was so close. All right. And finally, I've never seen this card in my life. It's a single white mana. It's not a creature, but there's a picture of a ghost on it. Wait, is this a creature enchantment? Let me compare this type line text to... Yeah, imposing whatever. Okay, so it's a creature enchantment. Oh wait, I can make out some... I can make out some numerals. Is this just... Oh wait, holy strength.
Yeah.
It's just creature gets +1/+2.
Yeah, that's right.
I've still never seen this art for it ever, to my memory. But because it was holy strength and unholy strength were two sides of the same coin, and then they arted out the pentagram from the other one. Cool. Boy, what a struggle for me. Any of these cards worth anything, James?
No.
Oh, well.
I mean, maybe the fact that they're Japanese, but I can't really easily find out Japanese costs. It's looking like this thing is going to cost about $2.70, $2.69 to be exact, and the tome was your rare.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the most expensive at 56 cents.
Cool. All right. Well, neat. Look upon the white border majesty of Japanese 5th edition. Well, hey, thank you, AI Blue, or iBlue, for sending us this pack. What fun. What fun to play around with 5th edition, and also to drive myself mad, trying to remember what these are in Japanese, or in English. I remember what they are in English. They're already in Japanese. You solved that problem for us. And you at home can solve the problem of keeping us going. Yeah, that was a fine segue. By supporting us at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by becoming a member on this channel. You click the join button below. Until next time, I have been Graham with James. Matt edits these with Jordan. Heather gets them online. Thank you all so much for being here and for watching and for being patient as I stumble my way through remembering art that I saw once 30 years ago. Okay, bye.